Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back to some more Rise of Mordor action. Today we're going to be looking at some of the Gondor units they've updated, as well as this beautiful looking war machine, this trebuchet. It looks amazing, but we'll get onto that in a second. I just want to say before we start that videos will return to normal probably at the start of next week on Monday. I've obviously been away in Berlin, as many of you guys know, so I haven't really had time to make any videos obviously whilst I've been away, and I do feel a bit fragile in this video, obviously getting back pretty late and it was a very messy holiday as well, so please do go easy on me in this video. Don't expect too much, but we're going to be looking at some awesome stuff in this update. I've been told by some of the modders working on the mod itself that they've gone ahead and completely revamped a few of the units for Gondor, pretty much changing 90% of the stuff that they previously had, which is great to see that they've kind of made units not happy with them and they are willing to then go back and revamp them. If a unit's not looking right, they know that and they will change it, which is great to see that a modding team isn't just sticking out stuff and being like, well, it's there. They're going to take their time with this mod and they're going to make it right, which is a great attitude to have for a team of modders. So yes, as I said, we'll be playing this kind of cool siege battle, testing out the new trebuchets, which I'll talk about in a second, looking at the new units and fighting off this pretty big army of Uruk-hai. I did make it a little bit smaller than normal. There only being around about, what, 7,000, 8,000 soldiers in this battle, because I wanted to try and minimize the lag as much as possible, but they're still going to be a little bit here and there, I assume. I also stuck on my siege escalation because I love the look of all these defenses around the side of the fortress. I think it just looks so cool, and it's a real shame they didn't do more of this in Attila, just on a normal siege without any escalation or anything like that. So yeah. Let's start off by looking at some of the units they've updated. I believe the what are these guys called? The Penafgaline Spearmen. I'm pretty sure these guys have been changed around a little bit. If these guys aren't, I think this is the only unit I'm unsure about, which might have been or might not. But either way, they look really cool. I love the way their shields have been changed. I believe it's their shields, which maybe have been messed around with a little bit. I love the look of them because obviously, as I say in most of these videos, Gondor is a huge goddamn place. They're going to be taking units from all round of Gondor. You're not just going to be seeing these Imperial soldiers right here. Not all these villages and I guess like counts and stuff like that can afford armor like this. From the wealthy cities of Gondor. So the outer cities and villages, will have a different look to them. And I like the way that they're doing this in Rise of Mordor, actually giving these units their own look and kind of their own feel to them, which is really good to see, and I definitely enjoy it. As well as that, we'll go back and now we'll look at the Pentagon Marines. Okay, well, this unit is new as well. This isn't one I was meant to click on, but we'll look at them nonetheless if we can get zoomed down into them. There we go, perfect. So yeah, you can see these guys have just kind of been stripped away a lot of their armor and just given basic stuff, with their shields changing a little bit, like the color of their shields and stuff, adding more texture to it as well, which I think is nice. And again, these guys are cool, nothing like the Imperial soldiers of Gondor, but these aren't the Imperial soldiers of Gondor. They need their own look to them, and I think they've done a great job at doing that. So then we'll look at the Pentagon Marines right here, and again, this was one of the units I think looked most out of place. I think it felt like the unit looked very much like it should be in medieval 1212 rather than Rise of Mordor, but I think they've done a great job at changing that, because obviously Marines can't look like the Imperial soldiers. The Marines, they can't look like these guys. They need to have their own feel to them again, and again, I feel like this is done nicely. Still keeping them light armor. These guys have to be able to move around and sail, but it can still definitely do some damage, and I definitely love the shields as well. I think that's a good, very nice addition to them, because I think before the shields were like huge on them, so like minimizing that is great. Then finally we'll go look at the Swan Knights and the other cavalry, which they've changed around. So I think the Swan Knights, one of the units everyone complained, well, not everyone, but a lot of people complained about, and I definitely like the changes they have done. Oh god, the horse noises in Attila is so annoying. They're just so loud when you zoom in. So as you can see, they've kind of given them the same look as Gondor infantry, but changed up the pictures on their chests. You have a swan here, and the shields as well, looking very awesome. Lots of different shields along the mix of all of them, and they've kind of just changed the color and obviously the helmets as well. One of the really cool helmet features is if you take a look at the center of the helmet itself, it actually has a swan with these feather wings as well, and just the detail on all the armor, like that is just amazing. It really is. And obviously we got the horse armor as well. Now they also changed around the Gondor cavalry as well, just a basic Gondor cavalry, giving them the militia shields, as you guys can see, which again makes sense. They need to be able to be a bit more maneuverable than say heavy infantry with huge shields. So I think that change is cool. So yeah, and then we'll go look at the trebuchets. which are again all over here. They are absolutely huge. I think they're something like 6 meters big, which is just crazy. Now, when we look at these, do bear in mind that these trebuchets are a work in progress at the moment. They've got some of the animations down, but they're not currently in this build. So what you'll see is when we start this battle, is this trebuchet basically just doing the reload animation constantly, and then shooting every so often, which you obviously have to take with obviously there's going to be fixed in future versions, but for now, just so I can show this off, the animation is going to be a little bit dodgy, but again, it looks so cool. You can kind of just use your imagination to really think about what this thing's going to do on the battlefield. Because imagine that this trebuchet shooting at Minas Tirith. Like, one, that animation is sick. Like, look at that animation right there. That is so awesome. Imagine that coming off Minas Tirith. So now what it's going to do is it's just going to keep on running through this, and then and only shooting every 3 or 4 times it reloads like that. So obviously, oh, that's a perfect. Holy crap! That hit was disgusting. How many Urukai did we kill? We killed over 100 Urukai in that one shot. That is just, that was insane. So yeah, do bear in mind, obviously, work in progress, etc. And these things are, obviously, as we get further on, these things are going to be a lot more cleaned up. And, it's going to be one animation like this is going to shoot, and then it's going to take ages to reload, instead of just doing this constantly and then shooting every 4 or 5 times. But yeah, going back to my point, just imagine what this thing is going to do on Minas Tirith, because they have said they are going to be working on custom maps. So just imagine that, just seeing 10 or 15 of these things just shooting from Minas Tirith. Now obviously Minas Tirith itself had a lot more than just that, but just imagine that in a game. And if it does as much damage as this, you're going to need a huge army to be able to take out, Minas Tirith and take it over. I think if I was ever to do that map, whenever it does come out, whenever it does happen, I'm gonna have to do it in stages. So we'll have one battle will be the fight for the first layer, and then the next couple fights will be for second and third layer, and we'll just kind of spread out that battle like that. I think that'd be pretty cool if we did do something like that. So the archers are gonna be shooting now. They're just about in range, hitting away at these Urukai. Oh yeah, we're also using the Aragon, or the Galadriel Elf mod as well, which adds in custom heroes. So we've got Aragon over here, leading the Men of Gondor, and then we also have Sauron somewhere along here. Where is he? Sauron's here, so yeah, he's over here, leading the men on the left flank. So again, you can see this. So the Galadriel Elves mod, which uses all these heroes, is available. However, Rise of Mordor isn't available to you guys, so do bear that in mind. Also, what the hell are these guys getting shot by? They're getting shot by crossbow fire or longbow fire? I think they are. That's not good. Okay, that's fine, though. We can just form defensive testudos and pike walls and stuff. Yeah, these guys have been getting slaughtered by something. Okay, let's get these archers then. Let's get these archers to be focusing down their missiles, because I really don't want to have to deal with them. Oh yeah, we're also going to be sticking out with this cavalry over here as well. Trebuchets have still been shooting, which is good to see. Now, I really hope they don't overwhelm our position here, because that would not be great. But the Gondor archers are still shooting away. I think I told them to shoot further ahead as well. So hopefully we might be able to take down one of these trebuchets, which would be a very, very nice addition. But we'll change this fire as well and just try and kill their missiles, because my men are getting eaten up here. This unit is down to half strength now, which is not great. If these archers can change focus over here, that would be great as well. I feel like we're going to be losing the wall so quickly. Look at that missile fire coming in. Luckily, we still have some trebuchet fire, but we are going to be getting taken down so quickly from this point. The archers are just trying to get... Oh, that guy's got an arrow through his elbow. I'm not sure if they've changed any stats in this patch at all. Again, it's great seeing new content from the Rise of Mordor team. It really is. This thing is going to get... My wall is going to get absolutely demolished. Luckily, we do have some swordsmen up here, but a lot of these guys just don't want to stand a chance. Look how many siege towers are making their way up here. We are going to get overwhelmed really quickly. I thought the main fight would be over the gate, but it looks like the enemy are just pushing forward at every position. Cool, let's give up some of this position, but let's get back some of these archers, because I do want to win this battle. I don't want to just give it up for free. Let's try and fall back a few units. Oh yeah, this was something I should mention as well, as we get a huge debuff to our men. I think these guys, the Blackroot Vale archers, might be a little bit different as well. I think maybe they changed a few things about this, but again, I could be mistaken in that respect. But again, they still look awesome nonetheless. So let's bring back some archers. We'll let our swordsmen up here fight. We obviously have some cool men here, as well as the Urukai come flying off. Like, just look how sick that looks with the trebuchet in the background. That is just awesome. It's going to be so cool when they get the animations working for this. And when they get like the animations and models for like trolls, like imagine trolls as well. You know, 'cause I'm not expecting like a lot from the monsters in Rise of Mordor, because it's so hard to do. It's so hard to create with how limited Rise of Mordor is and Attila is to Rise of Mordor. You know, I'm not expecting, you know, the perfect, you know, AAA style trolls or like Mumakill or anything like that. I just want the models in the game, and if they're a little bit goofy, I will accept that. I've been playing Third Age and like other mods in Medieval 2 where the dragons and creatures just look stupid. They just like float around and just, you know, get killed, and they just do some really weird animations. So anything in something like Attila, which does look, you know, pretty beautiful, is going to be awesome in my book. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. They're actually pouring off a lot more men than I thought they would on this right flank. We do have some infantry, but we're going to fall back a little bit. We're going to go ahead and set some infantry over on this position. And we have our men defended there. So they're overwhelming a few of our positions on that flank. We obviously have a fight on our hands over on this side of the wall. Our trebuchet is still shooting. Our archers are also still shooting. We want to just try and... I mean, they're about to run out of ammunition, so maybe it's better just to kill their infantry. Probably is. Oh, some of my Gondor archers got caught trying to escape. That is not good. As the Aura guy continued to push on. I probably should send some more men here. And obviously we have all this cavalry out here as well, ready to move. And so let's form these guys up like a proper cavalry force. So let's form these guys up like that, because we want to obviously come to the rescue of Aragorn, our king. So let's form up like that. We'll come clashing in, you know, a little bit into the battle. I want the fight to kind of evolve off the walls a little bit. Did they smash down my gate or not? No, they still haven't smashed down the gate. I mean, if they want to glitch out, that's fine with me. I'm more than happy to take this. Oh, we're getting shot a little bit here. We are... Oh, it's so annoying. They're pinning down my elite units. I'm sure the Citadel Guard can withstand this fire. But it's going to be a hard fight, because we're getting this huge debuff as well. The settlement damage, which I think is going to be the thing I need to do from now on, just to balance these fights out a little bit. Look at the Urukai just pour in. Oh, the city is in flames as well. Look at that. The city is completely devastated right now. The Urukai obviously set a pretty large bombardment phase to try their best to take us out. The archer fire is my main worry right now. My men of Gondor have been surrounded here as well. That's not good. Hold firm, boys. I should send support, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to... Oh, the missile fire as well coming in. I think I'm ready just to continue to hold firm. As the... Oh, that was cool. Seeing the eagle pile through. Are they charging through cavalry? There's no way for them to get in, right? They've obviously destroyed this, but they can't pour men through. The gate is still operational, so I don't really know what they're expecting to do with a lot of these units. Burning oil coming down, killing some of these southern lancers. What are they planning on doing here? They are overwhelming my position, which was obviously to be expected. Like, we were okay with that. We want them to take the walls, and then we'll hold them elsewhere. I just don't know what they're not doing. Why they're not doing this with this. Okay, I think I'm ready to send in my cavalry force now. We'll just like bring it round and then just tell them to charge in, because a lot of their soldiers are already on the wall. So what we'll do is we'll just come over here, then we'll run down all of their archers, hit their infantry here, and have a good fight, because they should be coming off the wall very, very quickly, because they've obviously completely overwhelmed our forces. The new swan lights look very nice. I love the additions they've made to them. They definitely make them feel a lot different to the normal Gondor units. Definitely have a unique style. So let's send this cavalry round. We'll send like you guys. I guess you can come over here, hit into them. You guys come around there, hit the archers. I guess you can support your men there. So we'll give all these orders out to the men so they can just kind of do it and we can sit back and watch it. Oh yeah, crap, I completely... There we go. They are pouring off here right now. We have the Ringlow Vale infantry right here. These guys are that, or are they not? Oh, the Peneth Glyn infantry. But we obviously might want to make sure we don't miss any of the cavalry charges as they continue to ride down here. A lot of their men are just charging up the trebuchets and stuff like that. That could be Minas Tirith right there. Like, that's just awesome. I cannot wait. The trebuchet really does add in so much flavor to the castle sieges. It really does. Like, it does look obviously a little bit goofy that it keeps on shooting, but you know, obviously very much a work in progress as the Marines and the Doranroth infantry come flying in, whip out their swords. The lag's getting a little bit bad now, which I'm kind of annoyed about, because we are losing men. We're not even playing that big of a battlefield, but we'll go slow-mo just to enjoy it a little bit. We've got the rest of the men going after the archers, and we can really get to see these swan knights right now. Also, one of the things I didn't mention, like, look how detailed that trebuchet is as well. Like, that is pretty impressive right there. As the rest of our soldiers continue to fight, the city is ablaze. It's just beautiful. Like, having these siege towers and the trebuchet, it's actually kind of amazing how much it feels like this is more of a Gondor city now that I can just see. Because this wall kind of does look a little bit, you know, like the style of Gondorian masonry. And, you know, with these siege towers and stuff, and just seeing the trebuchet really does add a lot to the battle itself. And we'll continue to go around. How's the infantry fight doing? Because I've completely neglected this fight, like, pretty heavily. These guys are fighting. They're completely broken my left flank. Let's fall back a little bit. Aragorn can obviously come back. Yeah, we've been slaughtered this fight. I've not been paying attention. But hopefully you guys don't mind too much. It was more about just showing the units themselves. Even Bands of Power is still looking pretty good for me. Let's go ahead and commit these Ringo Vale infantry soldiers over here. Let's go turn these guys around. Get them to charge in. We've got to get more charges off. Oh, we're about to come in right here. Oh no, what are you guys doing? Charge! Kill the archers. We didn't really get a good run up at all there, which was a shame. We can say, oh, we actually did. Whoa, we actually did. We piled in there. Wow. We absolutely destroyed them. That's good. You guys getting stuck in there. Good, good, good. Continue on to fight. They also give an aura buff as well, which is a good thing to see. Now, obviously, having all this cavalry here is probably not a good idea. So let's bring back one. We'll bring it around like here, and then get them to charge in around the back would be a good idea. So yeah, you guys come here, then go there, and that would be great. Cool, 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 cool. You guys are falling back. We've got some infantry here trying to hold off these guys, which is good. We can also bring down these archers to resupply the infantry. We are giving up the city center, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I mean, we still have plenty of men still left here. We just need to kind of reorganize it a little bit, and we'll be all good. Oh, we also have some cavalry over here as well to come help out. That's good. So we'll bring these guys down. The gate has been lost by the looks of it. Let's see how our Citadel Guard are doing. Oh, Sauron's there as well. I completely even forgot about Sauron. I've been just, you know, coming over all of these trebuchets, and that looks great. That looks really, really cool. Seeing just Sauron on the battlefield as well. Because, I mean, like, Sauron looks awesome. The animations do look goofy. Obviously, he's way too big. He has a mace, and obviously you expect him to be, like, much stronger than the average soldier. So even, like, Sauron's animations look goofy, but, like, I do not care one bit. You know, I know that that's, you know, the best is going to happen in the game unless someone spends so much time working on custom animations, which is just so hard to do. So yeah, I'm completely okay with what he looks like, because, you know, that it's just seeing him on the battlefield is awesome. And I really, really could not care less, you know, how goofy the animations look, because I think that is absolutely fine. It's just unfortunate that that's just how Attila is with its match combat. And I think in the future we will be going back to a more of a medieval 2 style, and for historical games, and I hope that is the case. I really, really do. Let's get Aragorn involved. Aragorn hasn't really fought anyone. Let's dismount him. Come on, let's see. You're not even on Brago, which is a shame. But let's get him up here. We'll get him off his horse and we'll charge him in. How's the cavalry doing? How is the cavalry doing? Pretty good, actually. We'll charge these guys into there. You guys are going all the way over there. How is the lag treating us as they pour in their men? I imagine as the battle continues, it will just obviously get less and less laggy. It's surprising that it's actually got more laggy than it has less laggy as the battle continues. We get to see some of these Ringlow Vale men at arms right here. They're fighting hard. Is Aragorn up? Aragorn is up. Okay, Aragorn, dismount off of your horse. It looks like Aragorn's on Shadowfax more than anything. And then charge in. And we can watch his charge. It looks so funny. He's like, because it's like, it thinks he's holding a shield, I think, at the moment. And Aragorn's going to be pushing up. Hopefully slaying some Uruk-hai. Already taking one off the charge. Nice, Aragorn. Easy business. Oh, and another one. Aragorn is just taking these guys apart. Also, you can see Aragorn has his, like, famous rings on as well. Really nice attention to detail. And again, these custom models are not part of Rise of Mordor. These are just imported models that guys just found them and imported them in the Galadriel Elf mod, which you will have to find in the link down below. They do look very, very cool nonetheless. Like, I think Rise of Mordor have said that they might add in custom heroes at some point, but it'll be a very, very long way away. They still have so many more units to add in to the game. That's kind of their main priority, which makes a lot of sense. You know, they want to obviously get a game done before they add in loads of units. But I think, like, modders like Rise of Mordor have definitely, I mean, not Rise of, the Game of Thrones mod have definitely shown how valuable having in these custom characters can be, because it does just look so cool seeing, like, Aragorn, and if we take the Game of Thrones one, for example, seeing Jon Snow fighting off against the enemy. I'm hoping we'll get to see Daenerys as well at some point. And I do definitely have to do more Rise of Mordor as well in the future. Well, the Pentagon Marines throwing their javelins. They are indeed, are they? Yeah, a few of these guys are throwing their Marines overhead. That's good to see. Probably should get these guys a little bit closer so they have a better shot. But they're almost out of ammunition. Obviously, they only get a few shots. Oh, God. Aragon needs help. Citadel Guard get in. Can our cavalry not get in either? Where's our cavalry gone to get in? Our cavalry is struggling to get in. I don't know why. I think it's because they hold the gate. Yeah, they hold the gate. So do we have to go all the way around? We need to try and take back this gate ASAP. Okay, you guys smash it down. We're going to be getting overwhelmed so quickly. Yeah, all this infantry has to go flying in now. Oh, you guys can come around here and help out because you still have some ammunition left. Yeah, you have a full thing of ammunition. Oh, they're taking the city center as well. That is not good. We need to send some troops back. Because the AI is just straight up sniding me out here. As long as Aragon survives, that's all that matters. Let's go back to... Oh no, Aragon's been killed as well. So this battle's been an absolute disaster. But please don't be like, oh, this battle was shit, I hate it, or something like that. Because, one, I was just trying to show off the units, and I could have just not made this video, as I do feel extremely tired and still probably a little bit hungover as well. So do bear that in mind with this video. It's probably not going to be one of my best, but it still looks cool nonetheless. And don't worry, I will be having a online siege battle with Apollo, I'm sure, very, very soon. So if you're looking forward to that, do let me know in the comments. Because, yeah, me and Apollo are definitely going to be playing with these trebuchets on a custom map. It's going to be awesome. With all the new units as well. Maybe we can do an Elven defense or something like that. Elves against Gondor would be pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I'm going to suggest Elves and Gondor. I think that'd be awesome to see. It's just because this cavalry can't get in, and now it's just dying to a burning oil. Poor Gondor horsemen. They are going to break through the gate. No, they're not going to break through the gate anytime soon. We have a last stand of the Citadel Guard. Maybe Constantinople would be a good, because that has like one really sturdy wall. Maybe Constantinople, like a 2v1 large armies on Constantinople would be a lot of fun with this mod, obviously. That'd actually be a lot of fun. You can almost imagine that it's Helm's Deep. We could actually kind of almost do like a Helm's Deep type battle. So now we have 130 seconds to take it back. Obviously, that's not going to happen. The Marines, though, are getting some kills on the back of these guys. Yeah, we can make a really good battle on Constantinople. We could have all these trebuchets shooting on that long wall and the enemy pushing on. It's obviously a pretty big city as well, so that could definitely work out to be an extremely exciting battle. So we'll just watch the last couple fights of these guys. There's no way my cavalry's going to make it back in time. And we'll just watch the Uruk-hai fighting the Gondor soldiers as they try and fight their way back to the city centre. The Uruk-hai are having none of it, though, as they continue to put on the pressure. I definitely like what they've done, though. Let me know in the comments down below as well what you guys think of the newly updated units. Do you like the look of them, or do you prefer the old one, or do you think they still need to change some stuff? Also, let me know what you guys think of the trebuchet. Obviously, the animation's bugged, and they're obviously fixing that, but it still looks awesome just seeing them in the game, because I think that's the first time I've seen a change to the mounted artillery. Whether it's just really hard to do, which I imagine it is, or just no one's really bothered to do it because they don't think it's important. But again, I think it makes so much of a difference in the feel of the battle. Because that's the main thing, right? Is to make, the units are all good, but you want to be able to feel immersed that you're actually fighting in Middle-earth, not just medieval Europe. So I think the stuff they're doing is definitely a must. Oh my god, that Gondor soldier just gets killed so easily. He just rams that entire blade down the back of his armor. That was pretty brutal. How long do we have left? 40 seconds of these brave Gondor soldiers. I mean, our cavalry was successful. They could have poured into the city. They actually are taking back the city a little bit. Obviously, it's way too late. But they definitely did give their best. I guess we'll send our last 30 seconds of this battle of the Gondor soldiers. Get ready to charge in one last time for wrath and for ruin. And the world's end. just wrecks them Eastling archers. It is indeed. But oh, I love. I know I've said it like a million times. I apologize for repeating myself, but it does look very, very awesome. 3 seconds. Unfortunately, the AI outsmarted me as I was just looking at cinematic shots, but that's cool. A very, very cool battle. So let's end the battle itself. We'll look at some of the kills, see if anyone really racked up a lot of kills. It'd be nice if they showed how many kills the Trebuchet's got, because that first shot was like 100 kills, which was just disgusting. Pure disgusting. So yeah, Aragon got 5 kills before he died. The cavalry obviously really being the MVPs, and it's just because I couldn't get him into the city. But oh well, it doesn't really matter. Sauron only killing 5 as well, and Sauron was, I mean, I guess Sauron didn't die though, so he's obviously got the advantage in that over Aragon. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle. Sorry that I rambled on throughout the entire video. I'm extremely tired, but I wanted to make this video for you guys and try and get one out before I go back to my normal schedule. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.